Welcome back. Tomorrow is National Milk Chocolate Day. Who doesn't need a reason to eat chocolate? But we've got a little more incentive this week, so we're going to start celebrating a little bit early. And joining us, we have Caron from the Sugar Rose Bake Shop. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Where are you located if people want to try some of your sweet treats?
We are in Gabe's Plaza near Planet Fitness off of Mount Rose.
Perfect. And we're going to be doing some baking here today, correct?
Yes.
Tell me, what are we going to be baking this morning?
So we are making my Chocolate Lovers loaded brownies.
Okay.
They are loaded with all of the chocolate. So we're going to make the chocolate ganache.
Perfect.
To start.
How do we do this? How does this work?
Well, we're going to turn the burner on first. Get us up to... I figured out how to work it before and now it's not working.
So we'll get the burner going here. And so to make a ganache, what kind of ingredients do we use?
It's just heavy cream and milk chocolate.
Is milk chocolate your preferred chocolate?
Do you know how to turn that on?
Let's see.
I prefer dark chocolate, but milk chocolate is good for the ganache.
It works. Let me see.
That's
there we
good.
go.
All right.
So we're warming up that. We're just using a basic pan to get this going.
Yep, we're just putting the heavy cream in the pan so we can heat it up.
What's the ratio of like cream to chocolate? Is there a best practice there?
It's 1 part cream to 2 parts chocolate.
Okay. And so the ganache is just the chocolate melted up in there. And what are we going to do with that? We'll melt it and put it over the brownie later, or how does that work?
So we're going to melt everything together, and then that will actually go on the brownies with all of the cookies and all of our chocolate goodies there.
Okay, tell me about some of the toppings we have. I like that.
So we have milk chocolate chips and milk chocolate M&Ms and milk chocolate bars.
Amazing. Supporting local too, of course. It has to be Hershey's.
Yes. And then I have some edible gold foil there just to make it fancy.
Perfect. I don't think I've ever had edible gold. That feels very fancy of us.
It doesn't really taste like anything, but it makes it shiny like on my cake.
Okay, yeah. So tell me, did you make that cake?
Yes.
How did you do that? Is there ganache on top of that as well?
Yes, that's chocolate cake, and it's filled with milk chocolate buttercream and milk chocolate ganache dripping down it, and then milk chocolate flowers, and then some of the edible foil, and then there's milk chocolate chips around the bottom.
Perfect. Now, as we're waiting for this to heat up, tell me, what can people expect if they come by your shop? Can they get just brownies and cookies? Can they order cakes for events?
So yeah, they can do special orders for events. We have 3 display cases filled with baked goods, including French macarons.
Oh, okay.
And we actually just added an area to one side of the bakery where there are local artists and vendors that sell their products for their small businesses.
So we've got some heat going. We've got some steam coming off of our cream right now. At what point do we add the chocolate?
Once it's like, right now actually.
Right now,
so
perfect.
if you want to pour that in there, we're actually gonna, actually give me just a second here. We're gonna pull that off because, so if you want to pour the chocolate chips in this bigger bowl, yeah, well, that'll be better for us.
All right, we got our chocolate going.
Pour the heavy cream on top there, and I'm gonna let you stir it.
Okay.
Don't worry if it looks like you messed it up, just keep stirring.
Okay, perfect. Well, I've got some stirring to do. Coming up a little later on in the show, what else are we going to be doing here?
Some chocolate cookie cupcakes with chocolate chips and chocolate ganache and chocolate buttercream.
Perfect. And you're going to put Jackie to work?
I am, yeah.
Okay, Jackie, I don't know if you're ready for this. It smells really sweet in here. I'm excited.
Listen, I'm ready to do the work as long as I get to eat the goods.
Keep whisking with this
Definitely.
All right, thanks so much, Danielle.
We'll switch over from